Tennessee has won the last 2 meetings here. Now the series resumed in Tuscaloosa in 1999. So one could truly say that Alabama has not defeated Tennessee in Tuscaloosa since 1930. One could say that, and it would be true. Tennessee won the toss. They've deferred the option to the second half. Bama gets the ball to begin. Ray Hudson will take a knee. It'll come out to the 20. And let's check in with Jill Arrington.
Opening drives have not yielded much this season for the Crimson Tide. One score. On third down, here's Croyle. Finds a man underneath. It's tipped away and incomplete.
Very nearly intercepted.
Kevin Simon.
Yeah, Kevin Simon.
And here is Bo Freeland on to punt. Little pressure. Freeland has been superb in the last couple of games. Mark Jones, though, that's a line drive. And Mark Jones skips out of the tackle and counterpunches all the way to the 49-yard line.
And right away, a big test for Alabama. Last week, they couldn't get off the field on third down. Ole Miss converted 9 of 16 against them on third down, as you see Tennessee's numbers on their first third down play.
And conversely, last week, Tennessee was 1 of 11, and they immediately convert their first third down opportunity in this game. First down and 10 inside the 40 at the 38. Play fake. Clausen rolling right, being chased by Anderson. Fires it out. It's caught at the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 8. Tony Brown with a reception.
I mean, how often do you move a guy from quarterback and then he becomes your leading receiver? But that's the case for Tennessee.
Second down and 3. Off tackle.
Fumble.
Cedric Houston. Loose ball. Scramble. Who got it?
Alabama got it. They almost lost it because they tried to pick it up and score with it.
Allen leads that group with 2 interceptions this year. There's a draw play. And Shawn Williams across the 30 out to the 31-yard line.
Looks like one of Alabama's offensive linemen is down.
Wesley Britt, broken leg. Challenging his team. Third down.
Blitz look coming from the outside on Brody.
Croyle delivers. Got a man. Triando Sloop, first down at the 40-yard line. That's Donald Clark, his tight end. Play fake by Brody Croyle. Dances to the right, being chased. Finds a man. Caught out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Or 93, who's going to get called for the holding as Brody Croyle left the pocket.
The offense, 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Replay first down.
Blitz coming, screen pass, read beautifully. Rashad Baker.
Missed part of that game, missed all of the open week in practice, and so he's back on the field now.
That brings on Bo Freeland for the second time, nice and high. And Jones comes up, signals for a fair.
That was his own man that hit him. That could be Alabama's ball. His own man ran into Mark Jones. It was not an Alabama player, and so that becomes a live football, and Alabama has it.
And Ray Hudson is the deep back. Play fake. Croyle comes out into the flat. Caught by Castile. He's got a first down at the 12, and he is going to be ruled down. He thought his knee had not touched.
And so did Mike Shula. Mike Shula was sprinting down the sideline.
Blitz again. Croyle, they got him nailed at the 16-yard line by J.T. Mapu, the sophomore from Kahuka, Hawaii. Brian Bostic, who has missed only 4 this season. This one from 33 yards away. Gabe Jardina will hold it. Snap. Down. The kick is up. And it is good. So they do get 3 out of their second fumble recovery. Here's Clausen inside pattern to Mark Jones out to the 30 and apparently enough to move the chain. My. Here's a reverse. Around the right side, it's Derek Tinsley, number 20. This is his first carry of the season. Blitz coming from Alabama. Clausen, that's up in the air, and that
could be a loose ball.
That is a fumble.
We saw no signal by the official that it was a forward pass, and a third turnover now for Alabama.
Shawn Williams in the backfield. Here comes a blitz, and Williams beats it to the 39-yard line. First down, Alabama. Brody Croyle. Here comes the blitz again. Croyle back. He's hit after he lets it go. Man open. Pass incomplete. Flag is down.
Yeah.
Brandon Greer was the intended receiver.
When you have turnovers, you have to be able to convert it into points, and they've only got 3 to show for it.
So the punt is forthcoming. Bo Freeland. 3 fumble recoveries.
Nice
3
punt.
turnovers. It was a nice punt.
Bowling Green, alma mater of my dad, Ron Blackledge, watching that game, I'm sure. Back and forth between ours.
That's right, absolutely. Out of the backfield, first down the sidelines. This one caught by C.J. Phaeton, number 17. Blitz, Clausen in and out of the hands and almost picked out. Mark Jones, which of course ended last week when last year rather. Here's Croyle from the backside. Ritzman got there about the time Brody Croyle delivered it, and he's going to be very slow getting up. Avalos with 1 start. That was a win at home 2 weeks ago here against Southern Miss. Here's Clausen, left side on a rope and caught, and a missed tackle. That's caught by James Banks, number 11. Alabama will bring 4 on 3rd and 10. Screen pass and a nice defensive play. Let's look again. They are coming. There's Dre Fulgham with a little slant pattern. That's the longest pass of the game for Alabama. It gives them a first down at the 31. Williams gets a block. Right side. Spins out across the 40 to the 42-yard line. A gain of 11. First down and 10. That's Castile. Croyle gives it off. Hudson bounces to the outside. Got some speed and got some room. Goes to the stiff arm. He draws air with that, but he's got a first down. Draw play. What a nifty move. LaRon McClain is the fullback. Shard Williams the tailback. It will be Williams left side. First and goal. Crimson Tide. 3rd and goal. Croyle, quick setup. Up in the air. Contact. Flag. Late.
We have pass interference against the defense. That penalty is accepted. The ball will be placed at the 2-yard line.
Wide receivers left and right. The tight end sets up tight to the left. That's Cavan. Play fake. Croyle back. In trouble. Yes, it certainly was.
Busted play. I think they were going to try to run that to Shad Williams.
That brings on Brian Bostic, a 27-yard field goal attempt. He is 1 for 1, and a bobbled hold. The holder, Jardina, fumbled the snap.
Jason Allen was up there now. I mean, he was up in the air.
The snap from Nick Ridings appeared okay. And on first down from the 20, here's Cedric Houston.
Moments ago, they were lined up in their own end zone, trying to play defense.
Alabama had the ball for 7-14. Man, wide open, it's Banks. James Banks. Jones makes the tackle at the 14-yard line. And the receiver, Banks, slipped and fell. And here is Clausen looking for Banks, ad-libbing, and finds him. And Banks is down at the 13-yard line. That was extraordinary.
It was bizarre. Well, we saw Tennessee retake the momentum, maybe have the confidence edge, and now Alabama may get it right back here.
James Wilhite, 5 for 10 for the year. Up. Nailed it.
I mean, they missed the handoff exchange with Shad Williams on the 3rd down play. Remember, Brody scrambled and got hit trying to score.
Here's Williams. He got a great block from Tyrone Portlow. Holy cow. He, like the Alabama Crimson Tide, hoping to get a touchdown out of this. Here comes the corner blitz. Croyle, right side. Pro throw out of his hands. This is 48 yards. It would equal his season long.
Remember, Jason Allen blocked the last one coming right from the middle, jumping up right in there, number 18.
Good snap, good hold, kick on the way. Got it!
Tighten those things up the best they can for the second half.
There's Clausen on first down. Screen pass left side. Set with Houston. Out to the 40-yard line.
Penalty flag at the end of the play.
Yes, there is.
Teams are running off. Well, Alabama's running off because they don't see the penalty flag, but it's right by the Tennessee sideline.
After the play was over, we have a dead ball, personal foul here. The penalty will be enforced at the beginning of the second half.
And they've got a first down at their own 41-yard line. Backs in the eye. Casey Clausen hands it off. Big room around the left side. And that is Houston.
This is Tennessee football. This is their identity that they've had a hard time, just keeping throughout this season.
Running play again. Big hole. And it's Houston inside the 35, down to the 33-yard line. Ball for 25, opening drive, third quarter. Banks in at quarterback, and Banks on the run. James Banks scores! They were up 3-0, tied 3-3, led at the half 6-3. High snap, Coyle controls it. Goes deep across the middle, intercepted. Picked off by Tennessee. Corey Campbell, number 26. Coyle tried to find his old high school teammate, Brandon Greer. 3rd and 6. Basic big play out of the backfield and well developed for Tennessee. First down plus. That is C.J. Staten with his second catch of the game. 4 wideouts and Clausen from the spread formation. Right side, drilled it, dropped. James Banks. James Wilhite started the season 1 of 4, has hit 5 of his last 6. The first one in this game from short range, 31 yards. This one from 38, and it appears perfect. It is. Brody Coyle playing in such obvious pain with such tenacity in the first half. A couple of blows on that separated left shoulder. He'll hand this one off. Sean Williams dances left. It's Ray Hudson. It's 27 instead of 21, and Hudson out to the 45-yard line. He was my nemesis. Here's Coyle being chased.
Get out of bounds.
Yes, indeed.
Well, that was excellent protection.
3rd and 3. Here's Coyle with time. Got a man. It's Fulgham. Gray Fulgham at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10, Alabama. Play fake. Coyle looking deep. Launches it deep. Goes for Keandre Fluke. Touchdown.
There it is. They haven't had a downfield pass all game, and they got one when they needed it. The SEC right now, it's a vote of athletic directors of the teams not involved in the tie and the other teams in the other division.
Reverse, left side. Mark Jones. And Jones flies down the left sideline, out of bounds with a huge gain out to the 48-yard line.
Blitz look.
Here they come. Clausen reads it, goes right. Incomplete.
For the most part, they played extremely well.
Last season, Williams held in check. Today, had a big 48-yard run. Here's a big 3rd down pass. That is Brody Coyle to Dre Fulgham.
Keep your eye on the fullback, Castile, slipping out of the backfield here.
They hand it off to Williams, who bumps into a man and then is knocked down as he gets to the 35-yard line. And he buzzed by Alabama. Northern Illinois with an upset here, we thought at the time. Screen pass, left side. Oh, my!
What a play by D'Amico Ryans. Read it all the way. Kind of a conservative call by Tennessee.
The event raised $150,000 to a great cause.
All right, thank you, Jill. This one's sky high. Time perfect. Wow, are you kidding?
I mean, when it left his hand, I thought he was throwing it away.
7 of 8 in this half for Brody Croyle. Back to throw again. Fires it out. Caught by Castile. Across the 50 to the 48-yard line. That was game of 13. First down. Here comes Williams. Out of bounds. Near the 30.
And a face mask at the end. You're right. What a play.
And it off again. Keep it on the ground. Little skip to the 5-yard line. Sean Williams. You know, think about what this young man has been through. Started out from Andrews, Texas, at Texas Tech. Play fake. Croyle. Being chased. Has to throw it away. Mike Shula's going to roll the dice and go for it on 4th and 1.
Give it to your best player, 21.
Here's 21. And he did not get in. Paris Harrelson led the charge. Alabama rushes 4. Clausen rolls out. And that's going to be incomplete at the 10-yard line. They did as Mike Shula had hoped. Here's Croyle back. Steps up. Has to scramble. Pulls up. And he's got a man. Wide open. Zach Fletcher. Fletcher breaks through. And there's Prothro with a block. And it's first a goal. How do you do? Spencer Pennington out to congratulate him. It's 2nd down. Hudson, touchdown, Crimson Tide. Boston goes left. Knocked down. David Scott. Tennessee has to punt. Dustin Colquitt having a wonderful season. Draw play. Hudson. A lot of room. Flag.
Now this is going to come back. This is going to be a hold on Dre Fulgham.
We have holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Maybe you give it to 21 and see if he can wiggle for 2.5 yards.
3rd and 2. Number 21 gets it. Wiggles for 2.25 yards. I think he got enough to sustain the drive.
Turning into creases and fighting for extra yardage.
Oh, boy. Oh my.
The only other thing you might see is they may try to just use a hard count and get the 5-yard penalty.
Here we go.
They're going to do neither. They're going to run their punt team on and try to get the ball kicked. One guy late coming on.
Yes, he is. And that allows, oh no, too many men on the field. Snap the ball if you're Alabama. They didn't snap it in time. They could have had 12 men on the field for Tennessee.
But they still forced a fair catch because they were late getting their return guys on. Tennessee did not have time to set up a return or get their punt return team on the field. So an excellent decision.
On 1st and 10 from the 14, Clausen. Looking left, now goes across the middle. Caught. At the 28-yard line, the catch is made by James Banks.
Alabama wants to make them just chip away all the way down the field.
Here is the blitz. D'Amico Ryans. They go left. Now the receiver down the sidelines. No, he was out of bounds back at the 46.5-yard line. Clausen deep left side. Got a man at the 30. Wow. Mark Jones, bottom of the screen. 3 wide receiver set. Clausen under center. Flips it out left side. At the 20. At the 10. At the 5. Down at the 1. The clock will stop on the first down. 1st and goal. And this time they play fake it. Lob it for touchdown. Troy Fleming.
Nice call. They line up with their big backfield.
Clausen 6 of 8 on that drive, which went 76 yards. No timeouts. Here's Tyrone Clothrow, number 4. He's got some room.
The kicker to beat. What a flag on the kicker. Just slowing him down.
A flag is down. There are 2 of them. Will Height saved the touchdown. It might be coming back anyway.
Personal foul.
Oh, my God. Unbelievable.
Alabama has 1 timeout remaining. They've got the ball at the 32. Sean Williams. 12 seconds. 10. Use the timeout here? Yes. Brian Bostic, a junior from Coleman, Alabama. His teammate from Coleman, Alabama, Wesley Britt, in the hospital with a broken leg, urging the team on earlier today. And here is Bostic for an Alabama win.
Now, high snap. It didn't get down clean, and it got tipped again.
4 seconds to go.
Oh, man. Well, they scored on a Hail Mary against Florida. Not even going to try it here.
Nope.
Let's go to overtime.
Well, this one has had some drama.
Oh, man. I got to sit down for a minute. Golly.
And the Volunteers of Tennessee get the first offensive series in overtime in Bryant-Denny Stadium in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Handed off, bounce to the outside, and this is Cedric Houston with a nice run. He picks up 3 yards, 8 yards rather. David Scott with the tackle. Backs in the eye. Handoff. Up the middle. Nice run to the 8-yard line by Jabari Davis. Jones and Tinsley near side. Here's Clausen to throw. Drills it. Caught. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derek Tinsley. Tyrone Clothrow is the wideout. And here's the pass to Clothrow, to the 5, back to the 10, and dropped at the 8. Well, he lost about 3 yards trying to get back to the outside. Luke goes in motion to the right side. Here's Coyle back to throw. Hits a Tennessee defender. That hit Paris Harrelson, who dropped back. 4th down. Williams and Castile in the backfield. On 4th down, blitz coming. Coyle got Fulgham. Got a touchdown. What a pretty throw. 2nd and 12. Coyle in the end zone for Luke. Luke waits. Can't get it. Flag down. Whoa. My goodness.
Yeah, pass interference. It's a defense.
That's Triandos Luke, who starts in motion. Handoff up the middle. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Tim Castile. Crossed him up, didn't it? Here's Tennessee to try and match. Clausen back. Pumps once. Nailed. Naughton. McKay. Lozier. From the 34. 3-man rush. They drop 8. Clausen.
Nobody blocked. They didn't block Antoine Odom at all.
They need the 15-yard line. Rush 3 for Alabama. Clausen deep down the middle. Got a man open at the 10.
Unbelievable.
Are you kidding? Clausen out of the spread. Loads it up left side. Looks left. Nothing there. Avoids the tackle this time. In the end zone. Touchdown. James Banks on the deflected pass. A flag is down. Back at the 18-yard line.
How about both teams making huge conversions on 4th down? Alabama, a 4th and 3 touchdown pass. Casey Clausen, 4th and 19 conversion.
And we're back at the other end. Clausen on 1st down. Deep left side. Man open. Caught. Touchdown.
Now they have to go for 2. Now that we're in the 3rd overtime, both teams have to go for 2.
Banks is to the left side. That is Mark Jones, who starts in motion. And here's Casey Clausen rolling out, firing it incomplete.
3rd and 13.
J.D. Klausner back in at center. Here's Croyle back. Steps up, lobs it out. Caught by Hudson. Shakes the tackle. At the 15. Down at the 12. First down. In the third overtime at Bryant-Denny in Tuscaloosa. Williams goes left. Williams scores.
This is unreal. Now the safety's out. They don't have single this time.
Here's Croyle, drills it, intercepted. That could be returned. And it is, but only to the 13-yard line. Let's go to a fourth overtime. Lead block. Hudson comes right. Gets a block from his tight end. He's picked up a first down. Nifty bit of running by Ray Hudson. Tennessee shows a four-man rush. They are bringing forward a stunt into the corner. Up in the air, incomplete. Fourth down. He's 2 of 4, and you see his percentage by distance, 67% from 29 yards out. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. Good.
That may have been his best one of the day. I mean, good snap, good hold, solid kick.
2 wideouts to the left. Clausen with a play fake. Looks right. Nobody open. Rolls right. And scoots out of bounds. That might be a flag.
Yeah, and it was. And just so dumb by Antoine Odom. Just so dumb.
Clausen from the spread. Four-man rush for Alabama. Across the middle. Incomplete. Fourth down. And send us to a fifth overtime. Welcome to number 5.
I think they try to throw to James Banks here on this play. Get a big play on first down.
Clausen hands it off instead, but he bounces to the outside. And this is
Corey
Larkins, who is on to spell Jabari Davis. Casey Clausen, Brody Croyle, both expressing at the beginning of the afternoon how much this game meant, how bitter this rivalry is. Nice play. Flag is down.
I think Alabama was offsides on that play. They were blitzing and they were trying to hit it on the run.
Offside. The defense.
Yep.
The player was in the neutral zone at the snap.
Play fake. Clausen rolling right. Being chased. Heads for the end zone. Did he get in? It's the ball and the plane. And he's out of bounds. And he might have a first down.
He reached that ball with his left hand for the goal line. And if he doesn't get a touchdown, I think he definitely gets the first down.
Jabari Davis back in the lineup. Quarterback keeper. Tennessee. Touchdown.
And again, they have to go for 2. And the second part of that is they're to their backup 2-point play.
Here's the try for 2. Deep left side, up, and caught! James Banks!
And that was an audible by Casey Clausen. On the 2-point play, he audible to the fade route to James Banks.
And the cheerleaders for Tennessee need a rest. Reverse, left side, pro throw. Look at Brody Croyle throw a block. How about that? Separated shoulder and all. That's Lance Taylor going wide to the right, now coming back to the near side. And off Williams.
Boy, he lost a yard.
Yes, he did. Gray Fulgham breaks off wide to the right. Double tight end set. Donald Clark is to the left. And David Cavan to the right. Williams gets the handoff. Oh, my goodness. Lost another yard.
That was J.T. Mapu, number 99, who made that play.
Brody Croyle under his center. Sean Williams directly behind him. 2 wideouts. That's Cavan, the tight end. This could be the ball game. If Tennessee holds, it's over. Croyle going for Fulgham in the end zone. Tipped. Tennessee wins. Jason Allen made the defensive play. The Volunteers win at 51-43 for Jim Harrington, Todd Blackledge. I'm Vern Lundquist. We trust you enjoyed it. We'll see you next week.